Good afternoon. 3 Filipinos were hurt from the major earthquake that struck Taiwan on Wednesday morning. In an interview, Manila Economic and Cultural Office Chairman Silvestre Bello III says 3 Filipinos sustained minor injuries from the earthquake. A magnitude 7.4 earthquake hit Taiwan's east coast a couple of minutes before 8 a.m. on April 3, knocking off buildings and triggering tsunami alerts. Taiwan authorities said it was the strongest earthquake to shake the island in decades and warned of more tremors in the days ahead. Strict building regulations and disaster awareness appear to have staved off a major catastrophe for the island, which is regularly hit by earthquakes as it lies near the junction of 2 tectonic plates. Meanwhile, the Department of Migrant Workers assured Filipinos that it is continuously monitoring the situation of OFWs on the island following the powerful tremor. The Supreme Court declares valid the amnesty given to former Senator Antonio Trillanes IV as it ruled that the proclamation issued by former President Rodrigo Duterte revoking it is unconstitutional. In a statement, the Supreme Court Public Information Office says the decision written by Associate Justice Maria Filomena D. Singh indicates that the President cannot revoke a grant of amnesty without concurrence from Congress. The Supreme Court grounded its ruling on the primacy of the Bill of Rights and reaffirmed that neither the government nor any of its officials are above the law. In 2010, Trillanes was granted amnesty through Proclamation No. 75 issued by then-President Benigno Aquino III. However, this was revoked by Duterte through Proclamation No. 572 in 2018. Duterte declared the grant of amnesty to Trillanes void from the beginning for his supposed failure to file the official amnesty application form and admit his guilt for the crimes he committed. Through Duterte's proclamation, the cases against Trillanes were revived. This, the Supreme Court says, is a violation of Trillanes' constitutional rights against ex post facto laws and double jeopardy because the cases against him have been dismissed with finality. The Supreme Court also affirms the Court of Appeals and the Makati Court's findings that Trillanes complied with all the conditions set under Proclamation 75. Davao City authorities served the warrant of arrest issued by its regional trial court against Kingdom of Jesus Christ leader and alleged rapist Apollo Quiboloy and 5 others for sexual abuse and child abuse cases. In a phone interview with INQUIRER.net, Police Regional Office 11 Public Information Office Chief Major Catherine De La Rey says 3 of the accused surrendered before the National Bureau of Investigation's office in Davao on Wednesday afternoon. The operation was led by the National Bureau of Investigation along with Police and Criminal Investigation and Detection Group. However, shortly after they surrendered, Crescente Canada, Pauline Canada, and Sylvia Camanes were granted temporary freedom after a local court allowed them to post a bail of 80,000 pesos. De La Rey said the 3 were assisted by their lawyers in processing their bail. De La Rey also added that Quiboloy, Jackie W. Roy, and Ingrid Canada remain at large and authorities are still searching for their location. On April 3, reports revealed that the Davao RTC issued an arrest warrant against all 6 of them. They were charged with violating Republic Act 7610 or the Anti-Child Abuse Law, specifically the provision on sexual abuse of minors and maltreatment. Here's the latest roundup of today's top stories. 3 Filipinos hurt from the major earthquake that struck Taiwan. Davao PNP serves arrest warrant against religious leader Apollo Quiboloy and 5 others. And the weightlifter Elrin Ando secures return to Olympics as Heidelin Diaz misses out. These are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good afternoon.